Chosen one, this Sunday changes your financial DNA. Get ready. This message is not reaching you by chance. It's not an algorithmic coincidence or a random scroll that stopped here. It's a divine appointment. The universe has been watching your journey, your endurance, your quiet strength in the unseen hours, and now it has chosen this Sunday as the day your energy shifts permanently. You are standing before a gateway of transformation where your financial DNA, the very spiritual code of your relationship with abundance, will be rewritten. This is not about money alone. It's about inheritance, about divine permission to receive what was always meant for you. The vibration of lack is expiring in your life, and the frequency of overflow is beginning to take form. Before we go deeper, watch this video until the very end. Let the sound, the words, the energy move through your spirit like light. Each line is designed to activate something ancient and powerful within you. And when the energy feels right, write your warmest wishes and the number 144 in the comments below. That number carries the vibration of alignment, divine structure, and manifestation. It connects you to the grid of universal creation, a symbol that your wish is no longer just a thought, but an instruction to the universe. Together, we are forming a circle of energy that amplifies the flow of abundance through every soul that believes. Now, Chosen One, show your light by liking this video and subscribe to the channel. And let's step into this together. Chosen One, this Sunday is not just another day on the calendar. It is a divine timestamp in your journey, a moment when the frequency of your energy recalibrates to match the vibration of wealth, ease, and expansion. Your financial DNA is the spiritual blueprint that determines how abundance flows to you. For years, you've been operating on inherited patterns, not only from your upbringing, but from collective consciousness, ancestral fear, and generational limitations. Those patterns have whispered, "You must struggle to survive. You must work endlessly to earn. You must settle for less to be safe." But the truth is, that was never your natural state. That was programming. This Sunday, the program resets. The limitations encoded into your energy field are being rewritten by light. The universe is running a divine upgrade on your vibration, and that upgrade will reflect in your material world. This is what it means when your financial DNA changes. You no longer magnetize lack, you attract opportunity. You no longer vibrate in fear of loss, you emit confidence in abundance. The universe mirrors your certainty, and suddenly, everything begins to align. You will feel it first as energy, a quiet stirring in your chest, a soft calm where there once was worry. The tension that used to live in your body around the idea of money will begin to dissolve. That's the first sign. The release, the unwinding of generational energy that kept you small. For years, your nervous system has been wired for survival, to chase, to worry, to doubt. But now, that energy is being reprogrammed to hold faith, trust, and creation. Your financial DNA holds codes, energetic patterns, that attract or repel wealth. When those codes are rooted in fear, money feels unstable. It comes and goes like a passing tide. But when those codes are rooted in love, trust, and purpose, money becomes magnetized. It begins to seek you out. The flow becomes consistent, guided by your vibration. The universe is teaching you that money was never your master, it's your mirror. It reflects how much you believe in your own power to create. This Sunday marks the beginning of that remembrance. The remembrance that you are not here to chase abundance. You are here to embody it. When you operate from your true frequency, Wealth is not an achievement. It's a reflection of your alignment. Every time you doubt yourself, your light dims. Every time you trust, your frequency amplifies. This is the energetic law that shapes your reality. And now, chosen one, the universe has decided you are ready for the next frequency. The vibration of flow, the vibration of ease, the vibration of prosperity that does not drain you, but sustains you. Your financial DNA is being rewritten so that your wealth no longer costs your peace. You will no longer associate abundance with exhaustion, success with sacrifice, or growth with loss. This new energy teaches balance, the divine equation of effort and grace. Understand this: your financial transformation does not begin in your bank account. It begins in your belief system. The universe responds not to what you say you want, but to what you expect to receive. Every thought is a signal. Every emotion is a code. When you fear lack, you tell the universe, "I am not ready to receive." But when you move with confidence, you tell it, "I trust my timing. I trust my worth." And that trust changes everything. This is why the shift happening this Sunday is so important. It's not just a blessing. It's a reprogramming. The energy of struggle is being deleted from your field. The idea that you must work harder than others to earn what's yours is being replaced with the truth that your vibration does the work for you. You are entering a dimension where alignment creates acceleration. You've spent so long fighting to survive, but you were never meant to live in survival mode. You were meant to live in sovereign mode. This is the moment when you remember your inheritance. The moment when your energy starts saying, "I am not asking for abundance. I am abundance." That's the key. You are not chasing blessings. You are the blessing in motion. You might feel this shift physically, tingling sensations, warmth, or deep emotion. That's your body catching up with your new vibration. Don't resist it. Allow it. Cry if you need to. Laugh if you must. That's how your system rewires itself. You are literally shedding the energetic layers of limitation that were never yours to begin with. This Sunday is about surrender, not struggle. It's about receiving the download of wealth that your spirit has been calling in for lifetimes. Your financial DNA is changing to match your soul's original frequency, the one that knows no lack, the one that remembers that abundance is your birthright, the one that understands that wealth is not a reward, but a resonance. You are not here to prove your worth. You are here to embody it. The universe does not measure you by effort. It measures you by frequency. And the moment your energy vibrates at the frequency of wealth, everything you desire must come to you. That's not philosophy. That's spiritual law. So prepare yourself, chosen one. The universe is about to confirm what your intuition has been whispering for weeks. The old cycle is ending. The days of counting losses are over. The era of overflow begins. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine timing. This Sunday, the codes within your energy field will activate. You will begin attracting new opportunities, new resources, new pathways to wealth that seem almost supernatural. That's the power of alignment. The universe will respond to your inner frequency faster than ever before. But remember, this is not just about receiving. It's about responsibility. The universe gives abundance to those who will use it with intention. You are being entrusted with resources to create expansion, not just comfort. This is your call to stewardship, to become a vessel for divine prosperity that flows through you, not just to you. Every chosen one has a moment like this, a defining point where everything changes. For you, That moment arrives this Sunday. The shift is already in motion. You can feel it in your bones, in your dreams, in your restlessness. The reason nothing felt stable lately is because the old frequency was breaking apart. The new frequency is being built from your faith. This is your initiation into divine affluence. Your soul has signed this contract long before your birth, to be the one who breaks the cycle of lack, not only for yourself, but for those who come after you. You are the correction in your lineage, the wealth that your ancestors could only imagine. That's what it means when your financial DNA changes. It doesn't just bless you, it heals generations. So as this Sunday approaches, prepare your energy. Clear your space. Rest. Breathe. Detach from outcomes and enter the vibration of knowing. Because knowing is creation. Faith is magnetism. And readiness is alignment. The universe is watching, not to test you, but to mirror you. It is waiting for one simple signal: your permission. The moment you stop doubting, the universe delivers. The moment you release resistance, the flow begins. This Sunday, everything starts to move. You'll feel it first energetically, then emotionally, then physically. The money, the ideas, the opportunities, they will begin appearing in ways that feel impossible to explain, because they are not logical. They are quantum. You are now living in a reality where energy speaks louder than effort. The universe is saying, get ready. Not for chaos, but for confirmation. Not for stress, but for structure. You are about to see what happens when a soul in perfect alignment meets divine timing. Your financial DNA will never be the same again. You are not waiting for abundance. Abundance is waiting for your awareness. And this Sunday, that awareness becomes your new reality. There is a deep shift already vibrating beneath your awareness, a slow, powerful pulse resonating through your spirit. That pulse is the sound of reprogramming, the subtle hum of your new reality beginning to take shape. You might not see it yet, but it's working from the inside out, rewriting every limiting pattern you've ever carried about wealth, worth, and possibility. This is not a random surge of energy. This is design. The universe has been preparing your energetic system to hold this new level of frequency. The vibration of wealth without fear, abundance without tension, and success without exhaustion. You are not just being given financial blessings, you are being given the capacity to sustain them. And that, chosen one, is what separates a temporary miracle from a permanent shift. Understand this: wealth has always been available to you. It was never out of reach, only out of alignment. The delay wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. The universe couldn't send you what your energy wasn't yet prepared to hold. That's why so many of your efforts in the past felt like they led to nothing. You were trying to manifest abundance from frequencies built on survival. Now, those frequencies are being cleared, and the channel between you and your divine inheritance is opening wide. You will begin to feel it first as lightness. Situations that used to feel heavy will start to lose their power over you. The anxiety you once carried about money will begin to dissolve, replaced by a sense of quiet assurance. This is your energetic nervous system learning a new truth: that you are safe in abundance. That wealth is not chaos, it's peace. That receiving is not dangerous, it's natural. For so long, you were trained to believe that struggle was noble, that sacrifice was the only path to success. That belief buried your natural magnetism. You've been living with codes in your energy that said, "I must fight for everything I want." This Sunday, those codes are erased. The new programming says, "I am aligned with what is already mine." And when you live from that truth, life no longer feels like a chase. It becomes a dance. This shift is not about changing what you do. It's about changing what you believe while you do it. The Chosen One's power lies not in force, but in frequency. Your financial DNA determines how easily money and opportunities can find you. When your energy says, "I trust," the universe sends you reasons to keep trusting. When your energy says, "I fear," the universe echoes that back too. But now, your entire field is being cleansed of fear. The vibration of trust is becoming your natural state. This Sunday, the flow of energy around you changes direction. It moves from resistance to receptivity. You become the magnet instead of the chaser. That's what the universe means when it says your financial DNA is changing. It's not about learning new strategies. It's about remembering your natural rhythm with the flow of life. You were never meant to live in scarcity. Scarcity is a distortion, a shadow cast by fear. It's not real. It's an illusion that has been passed down through collective consciousness, reinforced by society, normalized by repetition. But the Chosen One doesn't follow patterns. The Chosen One breaks them. You are the generation that ends the frequency of lack and opens the lineage of overflow. That is what this Sunday signifies, the end of financial karma and the beginning of divine circulation. You might notice signs as this shift approaches: sudden synchronicities, repeating numbers like 144 or 888, unexpected insights, random conversations that feel divinely timed. These are not coincidences. They're signals. The universe is communicating with you through energy, guiding you to stay aware, stay open, stay receptive. It is confirming that your field is activating. When this activation completes, you will begin to attract opportunities that feel effortless. Emails, calls, ideas, meetings, they will align in ways that make you realize something greater is orchestrating it all. You won't have to push for them. They'll appear naturally. That's the hallmark of a DNA shift. Ease replaces effort. Flow replaces force. You'll start to notice that what used to take months will now take days. What used to take days will now take moments. Chosen One, you are entering an era where money becomes magnetized to your presence, because your energy is finally calibrated to receive without guilt, fear, or doubt. You will no longer feel unworthy when blessings arrive. You will no longer sabotage good things because of old subconscious programming. Your wealth is no longer an external event. It's an internal frequency that now lives within you. The universe is also adjusting your emotional relationship with wealth. You will notice your reactions to abundance begin to evolve. Instead of disbelief, you will feel gratitude. Instead of anxiety, you will feel peace. Instead of asking, "Can I keep this?" you'll begin to affirm, "This multiplies effortlessly." That inner language is the new code, the energetic rewrite that ensures your blessings remain stable. Remember, the wealth you're stepping into is not limited to material form. Financial DNA influences every form of flow: creativity, opportunity, love, vitality, influence. This means your overall energy field is expanding to hold multidimensional abundance. You are not just attracting money. You are attracting momentum. You are being positioned for impact. And this is where the divine intelligence of the universe steps in. every financial transformation also carries spiritual purpose. This is why your shift couldn't come earlier, because you had to learn how to lead from authenticity, not ego. You had to understand that wealth is not a crown, it's a calling. The universe is giving you resources not only to free yourself, but to liberate others through your example, your generosity, and your frequency. You are becoming the vibration that heals scarcity, not just in your life, but in others who come near you. That's the power of a chosen one with activated financial DNA. Your energy becomes contagious. People will feel safer, more inspired, more open around you, and they won't even know why. It's because your presence carries the signature of abundance. But as this shift unfolds, it's important to remain grounded. The universe expands those who stay humble, thankful, and aligned. The greater your blessings, the greater your responsibility to stay conscious. This wealth is not a test. It's a trust. You have been chosen because you can hold it without being consumed by it. So as Sunday approaches, prepare your vessel. Clear your mind of distractions. Let go of old stories about money being hard to earn or easy to lose. Those beliefs were never yours. They were inherited. Release them with love. Tell yourself, that energy no longer belongs to me. Then breathe deeply, as if inhaling a new identity, because that's what's happening. The birth of your next self, the one aligned with financial ease, not financial fear. The universe is working in silence to orchestrate what will unfold in your reality next week. The signs will be clear. You may receive sudden news, a message, a divine idea, or even a subtle inner knowing that confirms the shift has taken place. You'll feel it in your energy field before you see it in your world. That's how manifestation always begins. Internally first, externally second. And when it begins, don't question it. Don't let logic interfere. Trust the flow. The universe never moves backward. It only expands. This is not the time to overanalyze. This is the time to allow. The vibration of wealth is harmony, not chaos. To receive it fully, you must relax into trust. The more you surrender, the more you receive. The more peaceful your energy, the faster the universe delivers. Chosen one, your financial DNA shift is irreversible. Once this activation takes hold, your frequency will never return to the vibration of scarcity. You will think differently, feel differently, create differently. The universe will begin showing you pathways to prosperity that your old self could not even perceive. It's not because those paths didn't exist, it's because you weren't aligned to see them. But now, every door that matches your new vibration will swing open effortlessly. This is the moment you've been waiting for, not to finally get lucky, but to finally be ready. Everything you've endured was the prerequisite for this awakening. The universe doesn't withhold blessings, it prepares vessels. You are now that vessel, refined, aligned, expanded, and ready to hold more than you ever thought possible. The energy of this Sunday is not just symbolic, it's spiritual. It carries a frequency of renewal, restoration, and divine release. Your wealth vibration will anchor into your energy field permanently. You'll notice the change in how you move, how you think, how you decide. You will begin to expect good things without fear of losing them. And that expectation will become your new reality. This is your inheritance. This is your arrival. This Sunday, Your financial DNA will no longer operate on the vibration of limitation. You will walk in abundance, not as something to reach for, but as something you already are. Chosen one, this Sunday changes your financial DNA. Get ready. When your financial DNA upgrades, your outer world begins to shift to match your new vibration. It might look like subtle coincidences at first, a call from someone you haven't spoken to in years, a job opportunity that feels divinely timed, a random encounter that opens a door. But nothing about it will be random. Every new opportunity, every unexpected blessing, every conversation that feels off script will actually be divine choreography, the universe rearranging reality to fit the frequency you now carry. This is what happens when your energy expands. You no longer chase opportunities. You attract them. You no longer beg for support. It finds you. The universe begins to position people, events, and circumstances in perfect alignment with your vibration. That's what financial DNA activation really means. The entire matrix of your life starts to reorganize itself to serve your higher flow. You will start noticing that things that once drained you no longer appeal to you. The old hustler's mindset, the overworking, the constant anxiety about outcomes, they will begin to fade. Your nervous system will start to crave peace, not panic. That's because wealth, in its truest form, thrives in calm. Chaos repels it. You are being rewired to operate from ease. The new wealth energy moves differently. It doesn't rush, it aligns. It doesn't chase, it attracts. It doesn't demand, it magnetizes. And that means your relationship with time itself will begin to shift. You will stop living in urgency and start living in flow. You will realize that divine timing is not delay, it's precision. Every manifestation arrives exactly when your vibration is mature enough to sustain it. This Sunday marks that maturity point, the moment when your frequency matches your inheritance. The wealth that once seemed delayed will now flow in divine rhythm. Chosen one, this is not a moment to prepare through anxiety. It's a moment to prepare through peace. The more grounded you are, the stronger your magnetism becomes. Think of yourself as a tuning fork for abundance. The clearer your vibration, the louder the universe hears your signal. If you feel stillness, don't confuse it with stagnation. Stillness is the final adjustment before manifestation. It's the moment the universe locks your frequency in place. You are no longer asking for wealth as if it's separate from you. You are becoming the vibration of wealth itself. That's why this change affects every part of your being, your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, your decisions. You will begin to notice that your standards rise effortlessly. You will no longer settle for energies that drain you or environments that dim your light. The frequency of abundance requires boundaries, not as walls, but as filters that keep your energy clean. There is a sacred power in saying no. Every no you speak to what doesn't serve you is a yes to divine flow. The universe rewards clarity, not confusion. And as your financial DNA upgrades, you'll find yourself speaking your truth more boldly. You'll no longer fear disappointing others because you'll realize that alignment is more important than approval. That's the mindset of abundance, authenticity before acceptance, energy before obligation. This Sunday's energy portal is not just symbolic, it's literal. The earth itself carries cycles of energy, and this particular shift is one that aligns with release and reception. Old energy leaves your field, making space for new wealth frequencies to enter. You may feel tired, emotional, or even nostalgic in the days leading up to it. That's part of the release. You're shedding timelines, identities, and patterns that can't follow you into this next vibration. Allow it. Don't rush the process. The more you surrender, the easier the upgrade becomes. When you resist change, you create energetic friction. When you surrender, everything sinks. This is the spiritual art of receiving, to let the universe do what it has already promised to do. The less you interfere with worry, the faster the transformation unfolds. You will begin to notice physical signs too. Lightness in your body, tingling sensations in your hands or chest, vivid dreams that seem to deliver messages. These are all signals of energetic realignment, your body integrating the wealth codes being downloaded into your field. The human vessel must adjust to carry higher frequencies. That's why you've been called to rest, to ground, to detox, to disconnect from chaos. Your vessel is being prepared to hold more power, and that requires stillness. When this process completes, you will walk differently, not out of arrogance, but out of awareness. You'll feel the quiet confidence of someone who knows the universe is conspiring in their favor. This is the calm that comes when your financial DNA fully aligns. It's the peace that replaces panic, the flow that replaces fear. You'll move through life knowing that everything that's meant for you is already encoded into your energy. From this point forward, your reality begins to mirror your new vibration with precision. You'll start receiving confirmations daily, unexpected deposits, new opportunities, sudden clarity, generous people, divine timing. Each one will remind you that the shift was real. The universe doesn't tease, it delivers. But it always delivers to those who believe first and see later. Belief precedes evidence. That's the law of manifestation. Chosen one, this is the energy of sovereignty, the power to create without permission, to attract without desperation, to manifest without limitation. You are stepping into mastery over your own reality. You will notice that things that once seemed impossible are now unfolding easily. That's because you've stopped operating from limitation. The universe is no longer responding to your fear. It's responding to your frequency. But remember, abundance expands wherever gratitude grows. Gratitude is the key that keeps your wealth energy stable. Every time you express gratitude, even for the smallest things, you are telling the universe, I am ready for more. Gratitude multiplies what it touches. It's the signal that you are in harmony with the flow. The wealthiest souls on earth are not those who own the most, but those who feel the most grateful. This Sunday, make space for gratitude. Reflect on how far you've come, how much you've survived, how deeply you've evolved. The wealth shift you're entering didn't come from luck. It came from growth. You earned this alignment through persistence, through integrity, through faith, when you could have given up. The universe has seen every unseen act of resilience. It has recorded every tear you wiped alone, every risk you took in silence. None of it was wasted. Every moment was data in your divine design. Now that data becomes manifestation. Every delay becomes direction. Every setback becomes structure. Every loss becomes leverage. The universe is using it all. That's the power of divine economy. Nothing is wasted when you're aligned. Every experience, no matter how painful, becomes raw material for abundance. As your financial DNA continues to shift, your intuitive guidance will strengthen. You'll know what to do, who to trust, and when to move without hesitation. That's because wealth is clarity. Confusion is the language of scarcity. Intuition is the voice of abundance. When you listen to that inner voice, you will always be led toward expansion. This new energy doesn't tolerate chaos. You'll find that old habits, old thought patterns, and old environments that once felt comfortable will now feel foreign. Don't try to force yourself back into spaces that no longer fit your frequency. You are expanding beyond them. You are being pulled into alignment with new circles, higher frequencies, greater opportunities. You are not losing. You are evolving. And evolution always requires shedding. Just as a snake outgrows its skin, or a butterfly leaves its cocoon, you are outgrowing your old energetic architecture. You are stepping into a reality where your wealth flows as naturally as your breath. This Sunday, the transformation becomes irreversible. You will no longer vibrate at the level of survival. You will walk in the energy of creation. The universe is reconfiguring everything around you to match the abundance within you. You will find yourself at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, not because of luck, but because of design. From this point forward, your life will no longer unfold by chance. It will unfold by divine architecture.